Let's check out this timeline in real time because this gets deep. Stabbed. Breaking news, former NFL quarterback Mark Sanchez was stabbed last night in Indianapolis and is currently in the hospital with injuries. Police received a call around 12:30 a.m. Saturday to a street in downtown Indianapolis about 2 injured people, and Sanchez was one of them. It's unclear what led to the violent incident. Sanchez, 38, is in Indianapolis to broadcast Sunday's Colts versus Raiders game at Lucas Oil Stadium. So that's how it hit me initially. My wife hit me to this news. Immediately, as much as I was thinking about Mark, he's a part of the fraternity. I've worked with him before, obviously former player. When I saw that time, 12:30 a.m., Herm Edwards jumped in my head and made me think, let's look a little deeper into this. Unfortunately, it is deeper. Let's go here. So, arrested. Breaking news, Mark Sanchez has been arrested for battery with injury, unlawful entry of a motor vehicle, and public intoxication stemming from an incident in which he was stabbed early this morning. The Indianapolis police issued the following statement after further investigation and following consultation with the Marion County Prosecutor's Office. IMPD arrested 38-year-old Mark Sanchez for his alleged role in this incident. Just said the same thing I just said right there. All right. And no further individuals are being sought by detectives. Blah, blah, blah. I want you guys right now to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and donate to Project Transition below. Let's go. All right. So, in real time, I'm like, man, this is a whole lot going on. And as I know media, as I know Mark Sanchez, as I know people, I know incidents. Unfortunately, I know violent incidents. There's layers to this. So immediately, I noticed that they wanted to take this, let's just say, to the robbery angle, right? And that's what most people were thinking, because most people think of Mark Sanchez in a positive way. Never heard of him doing anything crazy, right? So you're like, okay, like Adam Schefter would say, former NFL quarterback and current Fox Sports broadcaster Mark Sanchez has been hospitalized after being stabbed during a robbery in Indianapolis early Saturday morning. Okay, we found out that's not the case. So then we're going to take it to another level, right? Instead of it being a robbery, let's make it political. So the governor comes out. I've been clear. City leaders must do their jobs and hold criminals accountable. When Indianapolis headlines national news for a lack of public safety, it hurts our city and our state. Hoosiers deserve better. Praying for a full recovery for Mark Sanchez. Interesting. Shall we continue? Okay. Now we have this. Unacceptable. This is happening in our capital city right here in Indiana. Indianapolis is sliding into lawlessness because local leaders refuse to prosecute criminals and protect citizens. All right, so we got the governor, attorney general, everybody coming out, etc. We're not done. Before I get into this revelation that happened to me a month ago, that really is the question we should be asking instead of the ones they're trying to make us answer in all these different directions of robbery, politics, and even racial. Sanchez or anyone being stabbed downtown Indy should not be a surprise. We have a ton of fatherless and armed African-American kids descending on downtown Indy every weekend. If that offends you, F off. As the chief of police, Bailey and Rev Harrison have told you this. Okay, so we know how many different angles everyone took this, and let's just be real. All of us were caught off guard when we heard the details of this incident and what really occurred, allegedly, which is this. According to court documents and police reports, Sanchez appeared intoxicated and was acting erratically when he approached a 69-year-old delivery truck driver who was collecting trash from a grease truck. Sanchez allegedly assaulted the driver, punching him in the face and body slamming him to the ground, causing injuries including a bloody nose and other wounds. The driver, fearing for his life, told police, "The guy is trying to kill me," before reaching for a knife and stabbing Sanchez 2 or 3 times in the upper torso, chest area in self-defense. Sanchez was also pepper sprayed during the encounter. Okay. So we're all caught up in all different directions, including the alleged incident itself. Oh, you want to see what happened? This is not allegedly. This is the victim. Okay. Now let's get up out of here. Wanted to catch you guys all up on that because I swear, man, I love this world, especially when you can connect dots, whether it's foreshadowing, whether it's deja vu, whatever it may be. So a month ago, I'm saying all this because this was on my chest. And everyone out there, we didn't take it all those different directions. We asked ourselves, every single person asked themselves this question. Be real. Be real. We asked ourselves, why would Mark Sanchez throw all of that success away and crash out like this, allegedly, right? Be real. You're like, Sanchez did what? Why would he do that? And I'm going to answer it in the way that I have answered it for myself. Because we've all tasted what success looks like. And let's just be real. Mark Sanchez, in his second career, is a success. In his first career, he was a success. No matter how well he played, don't give me no butt fumble jokes right now. Save it for the rap. That's later. But the point is, he made it to the NFL. And in his second career, he's a broadcaster, one of the better broadcasters out there. So he's deemed a success. I was in yoga a month ago. I take a lot of yoga. I know you don't see it on me, and you certainly don't see it when you see me move. But I do a lot of yoga, and it's not just for body therapy, for the mind, body, spirit connection, etc. Let's not go that deep. But let's go to this level. I learned something that I never knew in 50 years of my life. So in this world, we're always trying to seek peace and balance, correct? Okay. So physically, what does balance look like? Stillness, right? If you can really balance on one leg, you're not doing this. Day one, you are when you're in yoga. Me still is doing this. But when you become a master of yoga, this is balance. This is stillness. That is the peace, right? Here's the thing. We have been all caught in an illusion. And trust me, because I know it from reality. I used to dream of being successful. Then the reality happened and I'm like, wow, I accomplished my dreams. I became a success. Like you, when you got that promotion, when you got that bonus, when you got the relationship you wanted, whatever you deem success, you got there. And then when you got there, you realize, oh, there's an illusion to this because you thought that success would bring you peace. Well, in yoga a month ago, I found out what peace really meant and what balance really meant. The yoga instructor was talking to us, and she said that balance is not just stillness. That's the illusion. The reality is it's a million movements all being countered at once to finally create stillness. But there are still millions of movements and decisions being made to get that stillness, to get that balance. And the acceptance of that is the peace. So even when I saw my yoga master out there doing this on one pinky toe, and I'm over there on my foot, on my size 14, wobbling, we still were doing the same thing, but it was being perceived different because of the stillness, because of the calm, because of the peace. We got to do the same thing, even though it looked like you mastered it. Mark Sanchez in that moment looked like he had mastered life. I had grown up playing Pop Warner football. I became a quarterback in the NFL, and then I turned that into being a broadcaster. But maybe lost his way in understanding no matter where you are, how successful you are, you still got to have that balance. You still got to make sure you're doing all the things, even though the illusion is you're a success. You have stillness. You are not doing anything but enjoying it all. Oh, man, it was so deep. I'm sitting there like, wait a minute. So me doing this and you doing that is the same thing. It just looks different. My point is this. If you're Mark Sanchez, you anybody out there when you get successful, this is why Puffy and all them saying more money, more problems. What they were saying is there is nowhere you're going to go in this world where you're not going to be there. And you're going to always have something to deal with. You're always going to have positives and negatives. You're always going to have a heads and a tail. It's not about the destination because you don't arrive anywhere. It's all journey. And everywhere on that journey, you got to find a way to get balance and peace. And even when you are here, if you really know, you're still doing this. God dang it. All right, I'll sit. I had to get that off my chest. So the way to look at life has to change if you are like me, thinking that balance, peace meant stillness meant nothing. No, it doesn't mean nothing. It means I have found how to calibrate this the most effective, efficient way, but I'm still calibrating. Even if I'm successful, even if I'm at the top, even if I attain that goal, you never have to stop doing that. And I've seen a lot of guys, y'all seen them, when they fall off that horse, it's because they lost their way. The feet got too high off the ground. They start thinking, oh, I'm good. It's all good. All the lies that you tell yourself what success is, it's all good. Oh, I'm good. Yeah, and bad too, damn it. It's crazy. Oh, can't wait to go to yoga today. That's it. What did y'all think about this whole situation? I'm not here to slam Mark Sanchez. All of us have got to a place where we accomplished something, and all of us have self-sabotage. Be real. Self-sabotage, oh yeah. Yeah, you got that relationship you were dreaming about for 5 months. I can't wait. If she would, and then what happened? Next thing you know, you in them streets hanging out like she all right. I can keep going deeper, right? We've all had our levels of self-sabotage. I will admit, this is an excessive crash out. This is a tough one. It's gonna be hard to redeem yourself from this one. But point being, I want to grab the life lesson from it. And I swear a month ago, someone told me something that made sense in this moment. So beat it up in the comments. Let me know what you guys think of all of that. I know y'all gonna have a lot of jokes, but in all seriousness, man, on this show, we try to find what the real nuggets are, what the real is. We ain't gonna go racial politics and all that stuff when it's not necessary, as they got caught slipping in this moment doing it as well. So now, you know what we do on this show, boy. We flow, boy. But before we flow, boy, we check in on your blood flow, boy. So are you guys using the product VINIA? Come on. Use the QR code right there, Marcellus 10. It's not that difficult. You get 10% off if you go to VINIA.com/Marcellus Wiley. You guys out there saying, who in the hell is Marcellus Wiley? Here I am. Come on, y'all. Now, when I was out there trying to tackle the Mark Sanchez quarterbacks, I didn't have a product like VINIA. Boy, if I did, I would have played the fifth quarter and got after him like nothing else. But when we were playing, a lot of sugar, a lot of caffeine. That's how we got our energy. But with VINIA, oh no, this is about blood flow. This is about opening your arteries up and getting the circulation going to your brain, your heart, your muscles, so you have pure energy, real energy that can last all 4 quarters. So I've been taking VINIA every day now, along with my yoga. And look at me, I'm hyped up. I want you to have that same energy for your grind. As a husband, as a wife, with the itty bitties, all day, every day, I wake up ready to roar. Mental clarity, all the above. So stop with the fake blends. No more sugar, no more caffeine. Have VINIA, daily 2X chews. Telling you, it's next level, family. So make sure you go to the QR code or VINIA.com/Marcellus, and you will get 10% off. 1 chew a day. And get all that grogginess away. Let's go. Blah, 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 blah. So now, you know what we do on this show, boy. You know, there's only one thing that stops us from rapping. And I was close to not rapping on this one because I know Mark, love Mark. Prayers, thoughts to everybody involved with this. That old man, golly, he didn't deserve that. Mark Sanchez, man, look. Heal from this brother and come back and rebound again. People said he wasn't going to rebound from the butt fumble. Then he became a top broadcaster. Y'all shut up. So do what you got to do, but look inside yourself and find that peace, that stillness, that still is always doing this every single day. I love it. Now, you know what we do on this show, boy. We flow. Coach's voice. We won again. Now, Left Coast Legends. We won our tournament again. And my daughter balled out in basketball. She had like 24 points. And my other daughter had like 4 points. My other daughter don't pass to her, so it's hot dogging around here. You know what we do on this show, boy. Had to turn the fan on. Oh, okay, about to say, I just turned that off. We flow, boy. Oh, we got to do that again. Who in the hell queued it up there? You got to get it right. You know what we doing this show, boy. We flow, boy. There we go. No edits today. Nope. We going to be raw or real as we saw what Sanchez went through. Oh, man. I'm gonna talk to him too. You know, when we going too gangster, we always gotta put on a pretty melody beat because it ain't that serious. It's all about levity. We all in this together. The butt fumble reloaded. Excuse me, come here. Mark Sanchez, you wild now. Back in the news, stumbling drunk, picking fights you can't choose. Caught a 69-year-old man with a bag. Thought he'd be sweet, huh? That old head has swag. Delivery dude wasn't playing, no cap. Pulled out that pepper spray, spot, quick zap. Mark crying, flailing, blind in the street. Looking like the butt fumble, replay on repeat. Ooh, trying to talk tough, but your lungs are on fire. Choking on that smoke, eyes red, getting higher. Old man laughed like, boy, I sit down. Then poked him with that blade. Sanchez hit the ground. Moved to the block, man, the story got wild. Got sprayed, got poked, now you laid in the aisle. Come on, man, hospital bed, cuffs on, trying to plead your case. Fox on the line like, you done lost your place. Damn. Ambulance rolling, sirens screaming loud. Fans on Twitter turn the mess into a crowd. Memes on deck, is this real life? Jets fan posting, bro, you lost that fight. Ooh, nurses in the ER like, ain't that QB? Police in the corner saying, hey, he on TV. Reporters got the scoop, TMZ on the chase. Mark is cuffed up, trying to hide his face. Damn, the Fox execs cold as a stone. Mark, hand me your mic, leave that headset alone. From Monday Night Lights to a hospital stay, career on the line, just slipping right away. Damn, ain't no Hail Mary, no comeback drive, just a cautionary tale when you barely survive. From USC to a joke in the news, Sanchez, man, how you choose these moves? From the booth to the block, man, the story got wild. Got sprayed, got poked, now you laid out in the aisle. Come on, man, we know what happened, plead your case. Oh, but it's tough when you lose your place. I'm just trying to tell y'all for real. I learned it in yoga. Stay still. Become a gym member with Project Transition. As a giver every month, small gifts have a big impact in creating real change. Not only will you transform lives, you'll also win and unlock once-in-a-lifetime experiences. Join me, Marcellus Wiley, in making a real impact through Project Transition, a global giving community dedicated to uplifting underserved youth with mentorship, education, and access to real opportunities. Your donation doesn't just enter you to win unforgettable prizes and exclusive experiences with myself and other gym members. It fuels our mission to empower the next generation of leaders, dreamers, and game changers. From after-school programs, life skills camps, and career development, every dollar helps unlock potential where it's needed most, and where every person makes a world of difference. Give back, win big, be the difference, be greater than your greatest excuse. Support Project Transition today. Become a gym member and help turn obstacles into opportunities.
Let me put you on to something that's part of my daily routine now. VINIA, not a powder, not a pill.
It's the Daily Chews 2X formula, and yeah, they taste good too.
It's plant-based. No stimulants, no crash, no jitters, no banned substances, no junk. It's Informed Sports certified. Just something that actually delivers. Link in description, vinia.com/Marcellus. Discount code Marcellus10 for a 10% discount. Wow. It's been a decade plus that I knew that this day was going to come.
Oh, this is not hyperbole here.
Because I believe the verse.
Time to hydrate. Hydration's the situation, so